I'm going to record this video again another time with a little more script. I just want to get the first draft here. I brought this up two different times in two different friend circles, and there was a general encouragement for me to talk about this. And I've been wanting to go live recently, whether Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. I don't have anything really set up, no viewer base at all. And I wanted to do it when I could really articulate myself. But I'm just going to do this draft now, step by step, iteration. Stop seeking perfection. These sorts of things. I hope you have compassion. But this will be interesting. Can we talk about the UAP phenomenon, or whether this is some end times biblical revelations sort of thing, or whether this is all BS, and how it doesn't matter which scenario is true and real, because there is one thing that we should be doing collectively, no matter what the situation is. And this is in part thanks to one guy on Twitter. I don't know if I should shout him out. Not that it's bad. I'll ask. But on a phone call I had with him privately last year, it was about something personal. I asked him, what do you think I should do, this or this, depending on the timeline of what's happening in the world? Because I'm very concerned with the developments of the war overseas, rising tensions, and these sorts of things. And I can also see how a lot of this is theater and is probably getting us to rise in our tensions and our emotional attachment for whatever means, for whatever ends that are coming. Maybe not the end, but some sort of thing. And so I've been trying to step back from this, focus on my life. I keep getting called back to this. And this is really interesting. So, UAP, there are five scenarios. Five scenarios that are possible right now going on. One, there are aliens. They are, and one and two are both about aliens. I haven't delineated whether it's intergalactic, like outside of our solar system, aliens coming to visit us, or a more interesting theory of a prior Earth civilization having escaped Earth and they've been hiding in our solar system or something of the sort. Kind of doesn't matter either, whether it's one or the other. Scenario one is there are aliens and they are here to help us. They have either seeded our DNA in the past or some crap, or not, but they've maybe been involved with us earlier. Likely that whether they're android or purely electronic or organic with some sort of cryo freeze or just long life or whatever it is. Whatever it is. The scenario is they're here for our benefit. So what should we do? Well, we should probably get our act together and like chill with the nukes and the war, and like if they want us to come up to join them, if it's some sort of galactic federation or some sort, then they're likely only going to want humans that aren't barbaric, that aren't riled up into petty fights, divisions, whether it's left or right politically, a racial thing, a cultural thing, a religious thing. We should be working on unity so we can join them. Scenario two, there are aliens, but they are malefic. They're here to control us, to dominate us, to just have a good laugh or something of the sort. What should we do? We should probably get our act together and work together. I don't know if we'd have a fighting chance, per se, but we need to unite and come together as humanity regardless. And if this is going to be the end or the subjugation of us, like let's go down fighting for, like let's just go down without just surrendering because we hopelessness, blah blah blah. Scenario 3, there aren't alien extraterrestrial UFOs, and these are secret black box projects. whether the US military, China, whatever they're doing on the North or South Pole, in Antarctica or the North Pole with Raytheons and all these other companies' weird bases and projects and things, and all the really weird operations from the US military in the last century, let alone we have no idea what China does behind the scenes. I don't even know of any conspiracies because it's in Chinese and these sorts of things. I mean, there are. Anyway, point is, not alien tech. It's military tech. So what does that mean we should do? We should probably rally together, come together, and do something about it. Because ultimately, it's about division, it's about fear. If it is this conspiracy that they've developed this technology way ahead of us and they're planning something, like something even bigger than the COVID pandemic, or it's so weird to even think about, but it is a possibility. It's a non-zero chance, which is why I'm bringing it up. So what do we do in this situation? We unite. We combine our forces, our love. We come together. We refuse to be divided. We refuse to go. We refuse to have a scenario where those who rebel are done away with and only keeping the loyalists. Let's give them no loyalists to keep. That gives them no power. They are nothing without people below them. We should be coming together and uniting. Scenario 4. It's angelic. It's divine. It's Jesus is coming. This is the biblical revelations. That this is also the conjunction of, the end of the Mayan calendar and the age of Aquarius and these sorts of things. And this is truly the end times. I don't think this. It's a non-zero chance because we can't confirm or deny it. In either case, what should we do? We should probably come together and unite and try to, if it's really the rapture and we want to get to heaven and these sorts of things, shouldn't we do our best to stop the anger and the hate and the violence and the fear and come together in love and harmony so that we can truly live in the afterlife and an eternal heaven, glory, and these sorts of things instead of hell? I know a lot of people joke, or maybe they're serious about they don't care if they burn in hell forever because they had a little bit of fun here, then that's fine. I don't know. If you think about it, probably not fun. But I have issues with the heaven, hell, afterlife story and the biblical revelations. I don't agree with it. I'm just saying the point is what we would do in that situation is exactly what we would do with the other 3. And the 5th. The 5th being both of them aren't real. There aren't actually UAPs. There aren't aliens. There is no secret military tech that's anything more than a couple stealth fighters. That maybe this is all doctored footage. And it's all fear mongering and whatnot. And there's a whole bunch of implications there. In that situation, this is all fake. What should we do? We should probably come together and unite. Love each other. Foster peace. Refuse to be controlled and dominated by people who don't have our best interests in mind, that are filling their pockets and their families' pockets, and the coffers, as they have been forever. If you just look at history, the line of kings hasn't really been broken. Kings became CEOs of corporations. Big oil, big pharma, everything. Big agra, everything. They're still there. They still seek control. It is, whether you want to say it's in their blood, their DNA, or just passed from parent to child through generations, or just simply opportunistic humans finding opportunity, getting a little bit of it, wanting more and wanting more. And this is where we are. What I can say for sure is these paradigms are shifting. Whether the age of Aquarius is real or not, we the people, connected with technology and spirit, we'll see. We'll see. Something's changing though. We can feel it. You can feel it. I feel it. No matter what scenario, we come together, unite in love.